Hi, I'm Hadley Watts, and I'm a biochemistry major here at SFA.
My name is Meghan Jennings. I am a senior chemistry major and pre-medical student.
Biochemistry is kind of a merge of biology and chemistry, specifically talking about chemistry in biological systems with relating to proteins, amino acids, really just kind of merging chemistry to help describe biological systems.
I always loved sciences growing up, especially math and the general biology classes. I always knew I kind of wanted to go into the medical field. While I didn't know medical school exactly, I knew the medical field was where I wanted to go.
Biochemistry is really especially important in research and helping develop new drugs, develop new possibilities for cures, helping understand the mechanisms for the drug interactions and helping understand how our body is going to react to certain drugs or to certain sicknesses, diseases, illnesses. That's why biochemistry is super important in pre-health.
I'm in the JAMP program here, and I'll be attending Baylor College of Medicine starting this summer. JAMP is a Texas program meant to help what are considered socioeconomically disadvantaged students go to medical school. Typically, we are students that don't have your typical pre-medical background. We don't have those connections, so they really help bridge that gap. And I interviewed at all the schools and went through a process, and I got matched to them. And while I don't know exactly what type of specialty I want to go to, I know I want to focus on serving underserved communities, especially here in East Texas and across Texas.
I am currently applying for med school this cycle. I have another year left as being a biochemistry, so that's kind of a year full of applications, of interviews, of secondary applications to hopefully find out where I'm going in the spring.
I think here at SFA is honestly one of the best places to feel supported in that journey to medical school, because with the pre-health professional programs here, they've handed me shadowing opportunities. I didn't have to go out and cold call or fight for those spots. They reviewed my applications, and I've really felt supported throughout my entire journey here, throughout my classes, throughout my volunteer experiences. A lot of it I have been able to do right here on campus just due to the amount of opportunities available to you.
I also love the awesome research opportunities. I've been able to go to 3 conferences, and it really has just created an awesome research experience. I know with chemistry and biochemistry, there is specifically required research for our major. That helps us be able to get the one-on-one research opportunities that help us to pursue our future career path.
I've greatly enjoyed SFA here. I love the environment. It almost feels like a family to me because of the small size that's been helped by my major here. I almost know everyone in my classes, and I really enjoy that because I get to build that relationship that I might not get at a bigger university.